guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to this special little video today. It won't be a long one. It's just a thank you, really. It's a thank you to all my subscribers, because believe it or not, which I don't believe at all, I'm over a thousand subscribers. I've hit that 1K mark, so I have like over 1,000 subscribers now, which is absolutely crazy, absolutely mad. So there's over 1,000 nutty people out there watching this silly old man mess around with these sort of videos and or films and stuff like that. But thank you so much. I'm absolutely overwhelmed by it all. I never ever dreamed of ever getting above 100 subscribers or even 10 subscribers, to be honest. I started this channel, here he is. That's all you've come to see, and it's his subscribers, not mine. I started this channel mostly to share my love of my arachnids, because I thought arachnids were getting a really bad deal and people being sort of afraid of them and stuff like that. And in fact, they're the most timid and shy and recluse and beautiful animals out there. So I started my channel with showing my arachnids and stuff like that, because I got a collection of sort of like tarantulas and things like that. So my channel started off like that, and then it sort of developed into my other hobbies. Obviously speaking to friends and my family, and well, my son anyway. And he said, why don't you do things about your horror films, Dad, and your music and your droning? So I thought, yeah, why not expand on this channel and make it more about what sort of person I am, really, and what my interests are, and see if anybody else out there is into any of these hobbies. And I think most of my sort of videos have got their own kind of audience. Some people come in just for the horror movies, some come in for the spiders, some come in for the droning and the road trips to Stevenage and London and things like that, and some come in for my music and stuff like that. And I say, and the horror movies is probably the biggest chunk of my channel. I'd say probably 90% of my channel is on horror movies, and probably about 6 or 7% on music, and then the other 3 or 4 on the other sort of content. But I like to keep my channel a bit varied. I'd never wanted this to be sort of like well, I never dreamt of doing this channel. It was just to show my spiders off. If you remember my first videos, I wasn't in them. I was never in them. I was quite camera shy. I really hate my looks anyway, and so I was so camera shy. Just did not want to come on the camera. And then it was sort of like got down the line where I started to do movie reviews, and I had to come on the camera to do those. And so I built up the courage to do it, and that's how my channel kind of started. And now you can see my passion for movies. Yes, my information is probably 10% of it's wrong, you know, and that's just because I'm old. You know, as I'm getting older, I'm getting a lot more forgetful, and I can't help that. It's just probably my health. And you've been with me on this journey where I've had a few health issues arise, and obviously you've been on my journey here with me and my lad, and seen things progress. And it's been a wonderful journey, and I will continue my channel. People said to me, so you're going to be doing like sort of memberships? I have absolutely no plan in doing that, guys. This channel isn't for me to make money off anything or anything like that. You know, obviously, if this had been like, if the channel had took off and it was like 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, and kept going up and up and thousands and thousands, then it might have been something to look at, because I could have had money to put back into my channel. But no, I'm doing it for fun, and I hopefully will continue to do this just for fun. And I will continue to hopefully make you lot have a bit of a giggle and at my stupid ways and my dirty jumper or my dirty t-shirt, because I'm so clumsy. I go around and I do stuff like I do housework, you know, because I'm sort of like do it all myself and that, and I do my garden and do stuff, and I come in and do these videos. I don't think, oh, I better change or what. I just come straight up and do it. So I look a mess sometimes, and well, actually most of the time, I don't think I've ever looked good on the channel. But it's who I am, you know, and I'm glad that 1,000 people of you are quite happy to put up with my nonsense and that, and may I continue to do so, and I hope that you will continue to watch my channel. So thank you so much. Now I don't plan on doing anything special or anything like that. I see some other channels do, and they start up their kind of like Patreons and stuff like that. But I can't do that anyway, because it's not just getting to a certain amount of viewers. You have to have a certain amount of watch time and a certain amount of likes. Now I do get quite a few bit of watch time, but I get 0 likes on my channel, which is fine. You know, like I said, I do this channel for a laugh and for a bit of fun. So I don't get that kind of connection with you guys, sadly. You know, I would like that connection where you leave more sort of nice comments down on my channel and all this, but unfortunately it just seems to be you guys like to come in and watch the videos. And you know, I do have a few regulars that come in and comment, and a few people said, I've picked this movie up because you recommended it and it was brilliant, I loved it. And I loved that, and that's the whole reason for me bringing in these hobbies to this channel. Like I said, it would have been just spiders, but because I have this massive passion for music and horror movies, I thought, well, I'm going to need to share that with you guys, and sort of like, hopefully it might rub off on you, and it has on some of you. And I've been lucky enough to have met a few YouTubers along the line, and have a few YouTubers subscribe to my channel. So I'd like to thank them as well, especially Horror Hands and Andrew's. Grumpy Andrew's Horror House, and the amazing Sammy G's World of Cinema. Thank you so much for coming in. A special shout out to Sammy, actually, because he's the man. He's such a cool guy. If you'd like to go over and check his channel out, it'd be really cool. He's absolutely passionate about his films and music as well. His is a bit more varied than mine, whereas mine is, I would say, when I do my films, they are pretty much 95% horror films, but he's got a bit more of a open, wider taste, and that's cool. But I have got some other weeks coming up. I am looking at doing a Monty Python week soon, and some things along that kind of lines. And obviously we've got Halloween coming up, but I don't like to be predictable at Halloween, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So keep your eyes open for that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. You've made an old man feel really old. No, it's really chuffed, and I'm so pleased that you guys have taken me to your heart, because I've taken you to my heart, and I'll keep going with the channel. And I said I'm not planning on anything special or any giveaways, because I wouldn't know how to even organise that or do that sort of thing. But who knows, in the future maybe I will. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Cheers.